Everyone, everyone, hop on. So, everyone, hop on. We everyone, hop on. We have a huge discussion. Everyone, hop on. We have a huge update for the Me and My Best Friend series. Uh, so visit one. Everyone, hop on. Yeah. So recently, you might be. So recently, you might be seeing me. So recently in my feed tab. Oh no. So recently in my community tab, I have been posting this brand new alias called the Caregiver Alias, and I want to explain what exactly that is in this video. So okay, so from here, the Me and My Best Friend series will have a huge update. First of all, the backgrounds are going to be way more detailed, and then it will focus more on the ambience, not the conversation. Yeah. So, so now for the main question: what is Me and My Best Friend Redux? Well, it is it is technically a sequel of Me and My Best Friend, depicting Alzheimer's as accurately as possible. Why Alzheimer's? Because this series this series will be heavily inspired by this series is heavily inspired by Lane Kirby's work under the Caretaker alias called Everywhere at the End of Time. And and what I'm trying to do here is I'm giving the caregiver hello, I'm going to explain what Me and My Best Friend Redux is. Oh crap. It is inspired it is inspired by Lane Kirby's six-stage album Everywhere at the End of Time, which is basically an album about dementia, its advancement in totality, about forgetting. now, now throughout this you will see background. Throughout this you will see refined backgrounds. You will start to see more of like start to see more ambience. There's gonna be less talking with characters, and and most of all, it will focus on memory and ambience. So if you're into that, so if you're into that, then you can watch Me and My Best Friend Redux. So, what is the caregiver alias? The caregivers in the alias actually represent Match's friends, i.e., Pencil, Book, Ruby, or Bubble. These will be our caregivers. Okay, these will be our caregivers for Match, and and as you saw in Visit 1, Match is diagnosed with clinical stage 2 early Alzheimer's disease. What basically this means is that she's going to start forgetting things and stuff like that. She's going to start forgetting things, items will be misplaced, and most of all, her mental stability will decline. Yeah. as I've teased in the actual community page, Me and My Best Friend Redux will be split into 5 visits, each visit corresponding to a particular stage in Alzheimer's and cognitive decline. So, so quick question: do you think the original Me and My Best Friend is better, or Me and My Best Friend Redux is better? Um, comments? Yeah. Comments? What? Comments? Which one do you think is better? If you think that the original Me and My Best Friend is better, raise your hand now. So the story is this. If you like the Redux version better than the original, please raise your hand now. Alright. So the Redux version. So this Redux version, right? We'll be focusing on memory loss. And why specifically memory loss? Well, because through Leyland Kirby's sound albums like An Empty Bliss, Beyond This World, and Everywhere at the End of Time, it actually sparked me to research more about neuroscience, and especially neurodegenerative diseases involving Alzheimer's and like VCJT, cerebral palsy. And actually, I have something to say myself. I unfortunately am diagnosed with cerebral palsy. So what this means is that I can't move my arms and legs like normal people would. And and cerebral palsy is not really a neurodegenerative disease. It's more of a it's more like the blood flow in the brain is it's more like the blood flow in the brain is unstable. So anyway, that's kind of going on a tangent. After visit one, what's going to actually happen to Match? Well, first of all, she's gonna start experiencing hallucinations in sundown episodes. Sundowning in the neuroscience term is is getting anxious when the sun goes down. Getting anxious after the sun goes down. So we're talking about like 6 p.m. 6 p.m. to sleep, 6 p.m. to bedtime. This will be split into 5 visits. Visit visit one, in which we've just uploaded. Visit one, which I just uploaded, is called unaware bliss. All right. So this is the point where symptoms of dementia aren't that pronounced, but we'll be able to see it. And at the end of the episode, Match is diagnosed with early Alzheimer's disease. Yeah. So in visit two, we're going to see Match hallucinating, and the caregivers such as Pencil, Book, and Ruby slowly beginning to have trouble caretaking her. Visit three is the Me and My Best Friend relift of Everywhere at the End of Time stage 4. So it's gonna be called Post Awareness Confusions, and this is where Match get this experience of anosognia. What it means is that what this means basically is that Match doesn't or is not aware that they have Alzheimer's disease. They're not going to be aware of their dementia. So symptoms like hallucinations, stuff like that, will also be like more dramatic. And as I've teased in the description of the recent OST soundtracks, this film will end with Match getting hospitalized, and then she's gonna pass away right after a terminal lucidity episode. Oh god, it was leaving. So do you like the crap? So do you like the original Me and My Best Friend better, or the Redux version? Anyone on stage? Hello? Crap, I'm leaving. Also, like, did I scare you off or something? Because I feel like Also, did that scare you off? Because I've been posting a lot about like dementia and like caretaker related projects. So I'm afraid, did this scare you off? Like, should I post less of this type of content? Okay. As a quick question, did my caretaker remixes scare you off? If this series makes you feel uncomfortable, then I can cancel it whenever I want. But is Me and My Best Friend Redux scaring you off? Seriously? Oh, okay. I'll phrase it differently. Do you like the Redux version better or the original version better? How do y'all feel about a live animation, a live progress of me actually animating Visit 2? Perfect. Hold on. 妈咪，我休息多久了？那个桌子可以给我下吗？
真的洗好了。
好，来。
Alright. We're live.
你又跟谁讲话了？你那个群主那个鬼刚烈，
直播。
炸死了！哎，我说的你那个垫子哦，在你后面。那个群主鬼刚烈，
可以把那个手，就是可以把那个
哪个？
手机拿给我一下吗？
啊。
Alright, I'm gonna show you guys how I actually animate.
手机啊？
Yeah.
一样要靠着吗？
对，靠着。
这样吗？
对，这样靠着。
这样可以。
哦。
要前面一点。
要
矮一点吗？
不用。
让你人很大。
这样子就好了。
这样可以。
Alright, I'm showing you guys how I actually animate on this screen. Don't worry. I'm gonna switch the camera angle so you guys can actually see it. Alright, so here's how I actually animate it. So now I animate through Canva. And oh, perfect, some sound. So I actually animate through Canva. And here's how I actually make stuff like this. One second. This. Theater. Oh, there. You don't want to do this. So basically, I have this. Crap! Why are y'all leaving? Damn it. Okay. Where? Oh. Oh, yes. Pedestrian. This is the image I'm going to put on. Scene 4 will be shot in first person view. Alright, for real. Okay, first person.
单调庄家，单调庄家。
Why are y'all leaving? Damn it! Don't leave. What the frick? Let's see it. This is first person. You'll see this in a moment. Oh, turn on, quick. So on this side, book on this side.